you don't need a girlfriend right now and why it might not be the best thing for you. I don't understand like the need and the want for girls. I do understand like at a young age, you want to get the girl's attention. You want that validation. Being a young guy, I remember when I was in high school and middle school, I wanted to impress girls. I didn't want to do anything that was off-putting to girls. I wanted to do everything so that I could get a girl. Like so much wasted energy when I think about it. A lot of my friends today, they'll have girlfriends or they'll be in relationships or some of them have had families, which is tough for me to think about now because I'm 27 and a lot of guys my age will have kids or they're like married or they in a relationship. That does like kind of have me thinking about, like damn, what am I doing right now currently? But I really don't. And from my perspective, like I don't really want those type of like hurdles in my life, or I don't want anything getting in the way of me going towards things that I want to reach or goals that I want to get to. Right now, God hasn't revealed to me a partner that I would want to spend the rest of my life with. One of the things that I think that you need to understand is that you need to better yourself before you find your person. Growing up and going through my 20s, it was a big deal of just finding myself, and it still is. As I'm speaking to you right now and as I'm creating these videos, it's still a big deal of finding myself and finding out who I really am and who I really want out in life. When you get older and you figure out who you are, you're able to tell like who you want in your life and who you don't want in your life. So don't really look at the people that are in relationships or going through relationships and you're like, I wish like I had a person, or I wish I was with somebody right now at a young age. And you really may not be ready for that right now. I had to heal from heartbreak, or I had to heal from trauma, and some of those things are actually necessary for your growth. But at the same time, you can avoid that wasted energy and wasted time by focusing on the things that you need to focus on and really bettering yourself. But at the same time, I know that it feels like you're just alone and nobody's really there and you're not able to find a partner. But at the end of the day, it's a partner for everybody. There's a person for everybody. So if you're young and you're out there and you're like, I can't find a girl that's like I want, or a girl that wants to be with me, like don't worry about that stuff right now. Worry about what you really want to focus on and what you're really passionate about and what you really want to grow out of yourself and out of life, period. Because the relationships are fine, and some people are fortunate to find a partner early on in life and they're happy and it's all good and gravy for them. When you focus on yourself and when you're in tune with yourself, you're able to find a better partner for yourself later on. Trust. I've went through the phases. Like I've just chased girls and it just wasn't a good thing. And that always got me off focus, and that always steered me in a different direction where I didn't want to go, or just used a lot of time up that I didn't want to use up and I could have been putting towards other things that were important in my life. So relationships didn't really help me become more successful at the end of the day. Yes, did they improve me emotionally and help me in some parts like mentally and just be a better person in relationships? Yes, I could say that. So as I'm talking to you, I really want you to grow yourself and continue to grow yourself and not really worry about other people's relationships and what they have going on, because honestly, my friends and anybody I've talked to that's been in relationships, is always going to be problems. There's always going to be problems they talk to you about. So if you really think about that, do you really want to deal with those issues right now, or do you want to take care of your goals and just reach your dreams? Maybe while you're on that journey, that person comes along and it's all good and gravy. Maybe you just need to spend time with family, spend time with your friends, and have great quality time with them. And spending time with family is really important because you have to cherish your parents. You got to cherish the time that you spend with all those people, because there comes a day where they just get older. They're just going to get older and older. And you're a young age right now, so you have so much time ahead of you. And I believe with so much time, like I say, you're able to figure out what type of girl you want and what type of person you want later on. Finding a girl. I see it all the time on the internet of like younger guys wishing they were with this girl, and or they've had these issues trying to get a girl, and I'm like, bro, is it really that important? It's not even that important. And most of the time the girl don't even want you. You really got to steer your vision in a different direction because your time could be used so much better. Build your relationship with yourself, build your relationship with God, and build a better life with your family. But I believe that doing those things will help you find the best person for you. Really cherish the time that you have alone. Cherish the time that you have to yourself, especially if you're a young guy out there and you have so much time ahead of you and so many goals that you want to get to, and you have visions and dreams of great success. Dude, just focus on you right now and focus on the time that you have to yourself, because you're going to thank yourself when you get older. And I appreciate you guys tuning into this video. You guys have made it easier for me to create videos, and I'm thankful for that and I'm blessed for that, because this was kind of tough for me to kind of step out of my comfort zone and just get in front of a camera and talk. It was really tough for me at first to just start. And I want to encourage you by telling you, like, I wasn't the most vocal person. Like I've been like the shy guy for the longest. So it's kind of hard getting out of my shell and just pulling out a camera and just talking in front of it for a long period of time. So if you're out there and you're like introverted and you don't really go out much and all that stuff, just know there's a lot in you, and you just have to sometimes put yourself in that uncomfortable position, and you never know what could come about.